Town Talk today brings Pembroke Town Administrator Ed Thorne back to our set. Welcome back, Ed.
Jules, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to have you. You're always full of information. Now we're at the end of August, if you can believe it.
Right.
This is crazy. We're going into fall. First day of school is tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, this is nuts. Now, speaking of the first day of school, Hobbamock Sidewalk. There's sidewalks going up to the...
Yeah, we were hoping to have this, the street and the sidewalk project done by the beginning of school. Kind of missed it by a couple of weeks, but we'll be, we'll have that thing pretty much finished in a couple of weeks, and we're looking forward to the finished product.
Okay.
And while we're in that area, the solar farm is totally complete, and so now the next stage is for the the facility to hook up with National Grid.
Yeah.
So National Grid is placing poles on the outside of the fence. Onyx has already completed their side of the fence, and they'll be hooked up probably by the end of September, and hopefully the entire solar array will be operational by the 1st of October,
Which is wonderful.
And we'll be able to start reaping the benefits of being online with that.
And that happens right away, correct?
Yeah.
The benefits, as soon as we flip the switch and go live with this solar farm.
Yeah, we'll start to receive the credits, on
Immediately.
our electric bills.
That's
and
terrific.
Since we generate about almost 4 million kilowatts of electricity, including the schools, a year, we're looking forward to really having a substantial savings on that.
Yes, and good for the environment. It's a win-win-win all the way around. That's excellent. Let's talk about October town meeting. The warrants have closed?
Yeah, they closed last Friday. We'll have the usual suspects, and which is the snow and ice deficit and one or two union contracts, probably one union contract, and then a lot of equipment purchases.
Yep.
So, but we'll be. We'll do that at a future show when we
Right, we'll do a
preview
town meeting preview, the way you always do. And the town meeting is on Tuesday, October 24th.
October 24th at the high school.
At the high school, as always. Okay. Now let's talk about, in our last 3 minutes or so, Route 14 projects.
Right.
Now, Route 14 goes from Route 53 all the way into Hanson?
Well, all the way through the center of town and all the way out Mattakesa Street to the Hanson line.
Right.
And what PA Landers and Mass DOT has done is they divided the project into a western segment and an eastern segment.
Yep.
Traffic flow, the traffic counts from the center of town west to the Hanson line is probably a third of what it is east of Pembroke Center towards 53. And so they made the decision that they would go full bore into having the western segment of the 14 project done, hopefully by the end of this month, but certainly by mid-September.
Right.
So that means all of the sidewalks will be in place, all of the drainage is already in place, the culverts underneath the road are already in place, and so they'll be widening the road, laying the first layer of asphalt, and then the final coat will be coming in, and then they'll be done with.
So that section will be done.
That'll be.
Now we're going through, Pembroke residents know, we're going through the mess from the center all the way out to the 53.
Yeah, this is going to be the big deal.
Now let me ask you something, because a lot of people aren't really understanding why we're doing this. Now you told me something that I didn't know about all the water lines for the whole town go right along Route 14.
Right. Most of our wells are located, all of our wells are located in the south central portion of the town. And if you think of Pembroke as being a rectangle, think of all the wells being in the center down in the southern part of town. But those lines feed everybody all over town, especially North Pembroke. And so one of our major water mains is along Barker Street. It's a 16-inch line that was replaced.
Which I don't think a lot of people know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Water has to come from
Right.
one particular place, and in our town it comes from.
So that's one reason of the work that's been going on that section of Route 14 for quite a while.
Yeah, we had to replace the water lines, and then we had to put new drainage systems in so that when a road, would flood, fortunately, nothing like in Houston, but that the water drains properly, and then we have to repair any of the culverts that go under the road that feed streams. And then obviously we're going to widen the right of way, and then we're going to have sidewalks
on it, which is great.
One side of the road, I think it's going to be on the north side of the road for a particular period or a particular stretch from Route 53.
And then the other side?
Westward, and then it'll definitely be on the south side of the road in front of the police station and town hall as it goes around the bend into Pembroke Center.
Because that is such a busy byway. I mean, that section of Route 14 is just crazy busy all the time.
And it'll really dress up in front of the community center and the boys club, the library, the COA, and town hall.
Right. So road work, it might be a pain in the neck for people. It's a little bit of an inconvenience, but in the long run, it's serving all of us.
Well, we're seeing that people are finding alternate routes to get around that
of course, there's
the
a lot
construction area.
Yep, there's lots of ways to do it.
Right.
Okay. We're out of time. So I'll catch you next time after or before town meeting. We'll do another town talk before town meeting and talk about what's
and that's in October, so we'll probably
on.
do something in September.
Right, absolutely. Thank you, Ed.
Got it.
Okay, take care.